So, you know what's up. I'm doing another one-shot, and I want to make a cover for it. I do already sort of have an idea for what I want, because, I've been working on this one-shot for, the past 20 days, so I thought about it in advance. So, sorry about that. By this shape right here, you might know what I'm making. If you don't, then you didn't watch the other video from like 2 videos ago? I don't know. I had this concept for The Thing, the movie, The Thing, set in the Wild West. And then I kind of just fell in love with the idea and wrote it and have been working on it for a while now. And it's going pretty well. I have some good panels. So one of the plot points, spoilers for my own one-shot? I don't know, I feel a little weird. Whatever. Much like The Thing, they use fire. And in the Old West, you can get fire from matches and oil lamps. I haven't gotten to the scenes where they have them. My idea is to have one big oil lamp in the back. It's backlighting, and it's going to obscure his face, the main character's face. Because like I said, it's The Thing, so it's a lot of, oh, who's the thing? That's really easy to draw. I guess I don't have a name for it, so I could spend some time coming up with a name. So this is action horror story, which is the first time I'm doing that. So I'm a little worried, and I can't draw a straight line, but there's a few things that's been going pretty well so far. One of them being the art has been working, which, that's quite rare. I'll occasionally have some panels where I either get the face kind of wrong or stuff like that. And sometimes I get a little carried away with details, and it'll be for some reason, this one small panel has a bunch of hatching in it, and it's a bad habit. I'll admit it. I'm not going to go into a lot of specifics right now. I mean, I know I already kind of spoiled a good chunk with the other video. A decent amount of things have changed because, I have to deal with 40 pages of pacing and my actual abilities of drawing. But I'm happy with it. I really prioritized having my characters be smart because I think that's one of the most amazing things about 1982's The Thing, is that the characters are all smart and they still, spoilers, don't exactly win. This sketching section is going to be 5 minutes at most. Oh my god. This is too easy. In other news, since I'm not going to be spoiling my next one-shot too much, even though, again, I already did that, I have made a decision, and it's a committal one, that's for sure, and I have no idea how well it's gonna work. I'm not gonna say promise, because I'm not promising anything, but a few videos ago, I told, I guess, everyone about the idea for my first series, and I don't really want to wait very long, which is potentially not great. That series, Retrograde, might be starting not soon, considering I'm still kind of writing it. But plans have been planned, and if the plans go to plan, you might be able to see Retrograde starting next year. I know, hold your applause. It's not entirely set in stone. I have a whole plan to have this buffer of chapters before I start actually releasing stuff. I think they're good plans, because in theory, I should be able to execute all of the plans just fine, and everything will be okay. So if you want to see that series, you should subscribe and stuff. Maybe I've doomed myself by teasing it too early and then stuff happens and I can't keep up with it. Or maybe not and everything goes well. I mean, I'm gonna simplify my art style. I'm not gonna be hatching all the shadows all the time. And I'm gonna have more stylized anatomy, more traditionally anime look rather than I don't even know what my art style would be considered. It feels more American, I think, which makes sense considering I'm American. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton to say considering I'm done. I'm done. This is it. This is basically just an ad. Hey, the one-shot's coming out in 15 days. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. What should I name the one-shot though? Because in the video where I came up with it, I had the thing, which is funny, but I don't want to do that for the actual thing, because it's cowboys in the thing. They have to use like lots of deductive reasoning and more crude methods of medical science, or if you even want to call it science. I mean, they just like, hey, here's some booze, you're better now. The strengths of the thing is that everyone's smart because they're a scientist. Now here, everyone's smart because in this sort of frontier era of the US, they kind of had to be smart in like, oh yeah, the weather's gonna change. Oh yeah, this is how you hunt or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 1800s. I don't even know when specifically this takes place, because I know the Wild West era spans across a lot of that century. I think it's like 1850s to 90s or something. But we don't want to do the thing because it's too comedic. What could we do though? Wow. The thing? That'll get people clicking. Because I want to leave things ambiguous before the UFO reveal. That's why I avoided having a UFO in the cover. Because it's a reveal. You don't want to put like... You don't want to put Thanos wins in the subtitle of Avengers Infinity War. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, okay, well. Could I do like... Ooh... The Thing is based off of a book called The Thing from Outer Space. So what if I do something like The Thing from Out Yonder? You know? I don't know about that. Out Yonder like clearly states this is a Wild West story. And then The Thing from Out Yonder kind of leaves like, is it from the woods? Is it from space? Who knows? You should read the one-shot to find out. The Thing from Out Yonder. I don't hate it, actually. I think giving it a second look, it's all right. The Thing Out Yonder, or The Thing from Out Yonder. What's better? Maybe I'll just do two versions, and then just tell me which one's better. Go to the gosh darn speed draw already. I say as if this isn't the shortest recording ever. You know, I'm just gonna say it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, well I did this and that, and it's fine. It should be fine. But I will talk about the project itself, right? So I have been drawing so many horses. So many horses. Because, of course, you said something in the Wild West, there's got to be at least 3 horses on screen at the same time. Oh, you can't find reference for it? Make it up. There's been so many panels where I had to draw a horse from memory. Like I had to, not even from memory, from imagination. I had to come up with the pose, I had to like understand the anatomy and the space, and oh my god. I mean, it's come out with some pretty cool panels, but dude. Oh, yeah, and there was like this whole thing where one of my other one-shots sorta maybe got restricted. So apparently on Manga Plus creators, they're not too much of a fan of body horror, which is fair. It's a completely public platform. You don't even need an account to read. I guess showing muscle getting torn from bone was too much for the censors at Shueisha. What's especially weird is because it was like after I had already posted it. Like there was at least a couple months where it just wasn't restricted, so I don't really understand how that works. I'm gonna post it on Manga Plus creators still. Considering some of the scenes, I'm going to assume it's gonna get flagged, because like it's not even that bad. I don't think it's that bad, because it's like Alien, so it should be fine. I mean, it kind of is, but I don't know if it's like context dependent. In my other one shot, it was supposed to be more of a surreal scene rather than like horror. necessarily, because it's like suddenly you see bone. It's not like well, it was a slow process. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I might have gone a little too far with the body horror a couple times. Whoopsie. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, I made some pretty cool stuff with this one shot so far, so I do really hope you go read it once it's out, because I'm excited for this one. I also don't have a name yet. I haven't picked it. I'm just gonna have both of them on screen in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's my cover. I mean, it kind of looks like the main character, who is named Otis, by the way. It looks like Otis is facing towards... Actually, now that I think about it, that kind of works, because I can't tell if he's facing towards or away from the lamp, and that's also kind of, ooh, what's going on, you know? Like, kind of psychological thing there, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, those are the 2 titles that I chose. I'll figure out which one I like more later. Or my opinion would probably be swayed pretty easily by like a comment or something, and this is how we transition to the end of the video. You should like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, half a month, and the one shot will be out. See you next time. Bye.